Namaste. Tapta Kanchana Gaurang Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Neelachala Nivasaya Nityaya Paramatmane Balabhadra Subhadrabhyam Jagannathay Te Namaha Vanchakalpataruvasya Kripa Sindhu Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Yes, Divyanshu, how are you?
I'm good.
And last class, you were roaming outside.
Yes.
Where?
Darjeeling. I went to Darjeeling.
Darjeeling. Okay. So you are healthy now?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So, what we discussed on that class? Any idea what we discussed?
No.
Basically, we discussed about the power of habits, right? And before that, we discussed about some
Happy.
some lessons from the life of Hanumanji, right? And before that, we discussed upon fear, correct? Okay. So today we'll discuss something very important in today's class, and this topic is about association. So, Divyans, Prabhu, what comes in your mind when we talk about association?
So association is something to associate with people. Associate with people.
Mhm. So, in association, basically, we associate with some people, right?
Yes.
Okay. And fine. So, association means something basically a group of people or something practically like-minded people, right? So that's why we want to associate with them. That's why it is being said that birds of same feather flock together. Have you heard this?
No.
No. Okay. So this is another proverb that birds of same feather flock together means people always like to associate with likely minded people. For example, Divyans wants to become an IPS officer. Example, hypothetical example. So definitely, Divyans will like to associate with those who having also the same goal, right, to become an IAS officer. Obviously, Divyans will not associate with those who want to go in the Olympics, those who want to become a doctor, right? Right, Divyans?
Yes.
Yeah. So this means association. So Divyans, right now on your screen, you can are you able to see the screen, Divyans?
Yes, Babaji.
Okay, so what is this? What does this picture means?
There is a guy and his shadow is saying that he will be very like a bodybuilder and he will go to work.
Yeah, there is a guy, and his shadow is like very giant, right? But the guy is very thin and lean, right? So actually, association it unleashes our potential, right? We can unleash our hidden potential via choosing proper association, via choosing
Proper association.
Proper association, right? So this is applicable in our case also, right? If we are not associating with those people who can help us to unleash our hidden potential, we can also remain like this lean and thin guy. But if we associated with those people, those who can help us to unleash our potential, right? Then we can also become like this, right? So it's all matter up to with whom you are associating. So we'll start with this story. And this story is about a lamb and a cub, right? So once upon a time, there was in the jungle practically a cub. He got separated from his family, right? And when he got separated from his family, so the uh, he messed up with the herd of the lambs, right? And just day after his birth, he messed up with them and he separated from his family. So he started living with them and growing up with them. So by the way, Divyans, what is the food for a cub?
Meat,
Meat, flesh. And what is the food for a lamb?
grass, leaves.
Grass, correct. But the irony was that because this cub was living with this lamb in the community of the lamb, so instead of eating flesh, this so-called cub, he started eating green grasses. And the second thing was that this so-called cub, instead of roaring, he was imitating the lamb. How does lamb do?
Bah, bah.
Right. So instead of roaring, he was also started doing this. And he was playing with them, he was living with them, he was sleeping with them, he was doing everything with them. So practically this cub was thinking that I am also a lamb,
Also a lamb.
lamb. And he completely forgot his true identity, right? That I am a cub. He was thinking I am a lamb. On another side, the mother of this cub, she was very tensed and she was looking for her lost child. So somehow she came to know that my child is right now in the community of these lambs. So she decided to bring her child back. So when she decided to bring her child back, so when she went there, at the time after seeing the lioness, right? They all started running from that place. And even this cub, right? He also started running out of the fear. Bhago, 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 right? That lion has come, lion has come, lion has come. So on that day, practically, she failed to catch her baby. And the next day, again, she decided to caught her baby. And this time she became successful. And when she caught this her baby, right? At a time this cub was started crying that please leave me, right? I do not want to be killed, right? Please allow me to go. Please allow me to go. So this mother lion she told that, hey, do not act like a coward, right? Do not act like a lamb. You are after all a lion, right? You are a male child. You're a cub, not a lamb. Why are you behaving like this? But still he was crying, please leave me, please leave me. So then what she do? They picked up her and she bring her on the bank of a pond, right? A river. And they told her, look into the water. Something amazing happened. You know what happened? This cub, when he was looking in the water, after seeing his reflection in the water, his shadow, he came to know, my God, practically I am looking like this lion only. I am not this lamb. And when the mother lion, when she roared, at that time this cub, he also roared. And after hearing this thunderous voice of this lion and the cub, all the other animals of the jungle, They all ran away from their places and they hide themselves behind the bushes and their holes and the caves. So this small story teaches us that we are also very powerful, right? After we are part and particle of Krishna, part and parcel of Krishna, right? And that's what Krishna confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 15, text number 7. Please stand with me. Mame vanso jivaloke
ममेवांसो जीवलोके
जीवभूता सनातनः
जीवभूता सनातनः
मनष्टानीन्द्रियाणि
मनस्राणीर्याणि
मनष्टानि इन्द्रियाणि मन अष्ट
मनस्यानीन्द्रियाणि
मन अष्टानि eight मन अष्टानि then इंद्रियाणि मन अष्टानि इंद्रियाणि
अस्त्राणि मन अस्त्राणि इन्द्रियाणि
it's अष्ट अष्ट मन अष्टानि इंद्रियाणि
मन अस्त्रियाणि इन्द्रियाणि
मन अष्टानि
मन अष्टानि
इंद्रियाणि
इन्द्रियाणि
प्रकृति
प्रकृति
हानि
स्थानि
दर्शति
दर्शति
correct. So mame manso jeev loke jeev bhuta sanatana manasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karsh. So this shloka teaches us that we all are part and parcel of the supreme Lord Krishna, and Krishna, who is the supreme father of everyone. So whatever qualities that Krishna had, that is also there with us. But the only difference is that we are different in the matter of quantity with Krishna, right? We are different in the matter of quantity. We are different in the matter of
quantity.
quantity with Krishna, right? So just like one drop water of the ocean, one drop water of the ocean is salty in taste, correct? Whereas the whether you collect that drop of water from this side or that side or from the mid or from anywhere, it will be salty in taste only. And if we test the entire ocean, that will also remain salty. But so this one drop and the entire ocean, they are salty in nature. But the difference is that one drop is one drop and the entire ocean is the entire ocean. Correct? So this is similarly here also, that we all are like one drop. Okay. And Krishna is like the entire ocean. Correct? So we all are like same in the nature, in the matter of quality with Krishna, but the difference is that in the nature of quantity, in the nature of
Quantity.
quantity. So we are struggling very hard with our senses. That's why we are facing problem in this material world. So we need to identify our true position, that who we are, and then we can become happy after situating in our true identity. So the story was regarding the lamb and the cub, teaches us about lesson on in association. Yeah. We'll take another story. The story is from Ramayana, right? Divyans, any idea what is happening here on the screen after seeing the picture?
Hanumanji jumped up and is trying to fly, and then and then on the other picture there are lots of monkeys, lots of monkeys trying
Mm.
to build a bridge.
Mm. Basically, what happened? This is before constructing the bridge. Okay. Actually, when the team of Hanumanji, along with other monkeys and along with all other bears, when they were on the bank of the ocean, and practically there was no more land available, so they all become frustrated, and they were thinking that, my God, how we go that side? And practically our king Sugriva, he gave us a warning that one who will come back without finding Mother Sita in 1 month deadline time, he will get capital punishment. So they were thinking that if we will move forward, we'll die. If we go back, we'll die. So they prefer to stay here and to observe fast until death, without drinking, without eating anything. So when they were sitting over there and they were completely morosed, right, and depressed, what to do, what not to do. At that time, like in this first picture, you can see there is a vulture, right? So
Yes.
this vulture was there. He was living in a cave over there. So when he heard the chuckling voice of so many monkeys, right, and bears, he became very happy because he was very old, right, not able to fly anywhere, not able to go anywhere because of his wings, because of his old age. So practically, he was very hungry in his cave, and he decided that okay, I will go and I will eat today because there is a feast for me. I can hear the voice of so many monkeys. I can hear the voice of so many bears. So after saying this, when he was coming out from his cave, right, at the time, this Sampati, when he came out from the cave, Divyans, are you there?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, fine. So you can keep yourself muted because some background noise is coming.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Okay,
actually the birds.
okay, fine, no issue. Yeah. So the Sampati, he was thinking that okay, I will eat so many monkeys. So when he came outside with this mood, so some of the monkeys told, "Shame upon you, shame upon you, shame upon you." Right? There is you, and there was another vulture. His name was Jatayu, right? He sacrificed his life in the service of Lord Ramachandra, and you want to eat us? Shame upon you. So when they told about Jatayu, the moment when this vulture heard about Jatayu, he told, become fearless, become fearless, become fearless. Please tell me what you told now. Please repeat this. What happened to my Jatayu? Jatayu was my younger brother. And he started crying. Now they all got shocked. My God, what is the connection of Jatayu with this vulture? So this vulture told, you know about Jatayu, Divyans? Okay. So this Sampati told that Jatayu and me, we both were own brother, right? Siblings. And how he died when the monkeys, when they inherited all the pastime, that how Ravana came to kidnap Mother Sita, and how Jatayu came in the between to rescue Mother Sita from the clutches of this demon Ravan. Then how Ravana chopped up the wings of Jatayu and how he attacked on Jatayu and how Jatayu sacrificed his life in the lap of Lord Ramachandra. After hearing this, Sampati became very emotional, right? He started shedding tears of separation, and finally he performed the last rituals, last rites. He offered pindadan for his departed brother's soul, right? And then he told that I can help you all. I know that you are here for the service of Rama, right? And from that place, Jatayu told that I can see Mother Sita is there on that side, right? Beyond this ocean, there is a mountain named as Trikut Parvat, and on that Trikut Parvat, on the heap of that Trikut Parvat, there is a city. There is a place popularly known as the Lanka, which is the kingdom of Ravana. And in that Lanka, I can see that there is a Asok tree, right? And under that tree, Sita is sitting over there and she's blind. How it become possible for this vulture to predict everything? Divyansh, was it easy? You know, from how much distance this vulture told that after seeing, he didn't predict it. He told after seeing all those things. How much far it was? Any idea, Divyansh? Yeah, mute.
20-50 kilometer.
20-50 kilometer. 20-50 means 20 kilometer or 50 kilometer, something like that, right? It was 100 yojana. So from a distance of 100 yojana, Sampati told everything after seeing it. 100 yojana means 800 miles. One yojana equals to 8 miles. So 800 miles. And 800 miles means more than 1250 kilometers. Because one yojana is equivalent to 12.61 kilometers. So basically, Sampati could see the things much more than 1261 kilometers. My God. This was the eyesight of this old Sampati. Practically vultures, they can see the things from very high, what is there on the ground. And this vulture, he was really blessed, right? He had such a eye vision that he could see the things beyond 1261 kilometers. And he told that Sita is there. Then he told that I couldn't go over there, right? Because my wings are burned up and I do not have that much courage, so I cannot go. So finally, because of the blessings, he got the new pair of wings. But still, because he was very old at time, right? So he told that I'm sorry, I can only this much help you. So then the other monkeys, they were thinking that who will go for the 100 yojana? Who will go for the 100 yojana? So one out of the monkey told that I can go for 10 yojana. Then the Jamanta told, my child, you are supposed to go 90 yojana more. Someone told that Jamanta, I can go for 20 yojana. Someone told I can go for 30 yojana. Someone told I can go for 50 yojana. Some monkey told that, oh, Jamanta, I can go in a one jump up to 70 yojana. Someone told I can go up to 90 yojana. Jamanta became very happy, right? That yes, my words are doing miracle. So Jamanta was knowing that who will go, right? So at the time, Hanumanji, he was sitting in an isolated place, and what he was doing, Devyansh, he was playing Ludo or scrolling the pages of Instagram, WhatsApp, checking the messages. You must be checking the Facebook profile. Then
Chanting the holy name.
chanting the holy name. Hanumanji, he at the time was doing the kirtan. Ram Siya Ram Siya Ram Siya Ram Ram Siya Ram Siya Ram Siya Ram. So Hanumanji, he was doing kirtan. Ram Siya Ram Siya Ram Siya Ram. So when Hanumanji, he was doing kirtan, this they all become Jamanta. He came over there and told that, oh Hanuman, it's not the time to do kirtan only, right? Do some action. Do something for the Lord Rama. So Hanuman told, hmm. Jamanta told, yes, you can do this impossible task. And he told, how I can? Then Jamanta reminded him about his hidden potentials. That how Hanuman, you are meant for this. But because in your childhood you were so naughty, so you got curse, right? And after getting curse, oh Hanuman, finally what happened? That you forget everything. But the sage who gave you curse, at the same time he told that someone, if he will remind you about your hidden potentials for the sake of Ram Kaj, then you will be able to remind your power. So Hanuman immediately expanded his body after chanting the name of Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Right? And Hanuman, he become like a next mountain. And he went to Lanka, and the rest is history. He not only went there, he burned the entire Lanka, right? He met with Mother
Yes.
Sita. He exchanged the messages with Mother Sita. He exchanged the gift with Mother Sita, and he safely came back also. Correct?
Yes.
So we all need Jamanta in our life. We all need
Raman.
Jamanta in our life. So who
Raman.
is your Jamanta? You need to decide. Who is your Jamanta? You need to
Decide.
decide. Who will help you to remind your hidden potential, right? So this we need to find out. So here Jamanta means who is your motivator, who is your guide, who is your true well-wisher. So when we'll have idea of this, right, then we can take proper advice, counseling from them so that they can help us. Correct? Any doubt, Ribyan, still now?
Huh?
Any doubt till now?
No. No
Yeah.
problem.
Now we'll hear. I will play a video. Watch this video. This video is about a heart transformation story, right? The stories of the sage Narada and the hunter Mrigari, right? Have you heard about this hunter Mrigari and this Narada?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So I'm just sharing my screen. Krishna
story that one
voice is coming, Divyans?
hunter, he was killing in the forest all kinds of animals, and he was killing them half.
Voice coming, Divyans? I'm playing it again.
There is a story that one hunter, he was killing in the forest all kinds of animals, and he was killing them half. So they were suffering too much severe pain. So Narada Muni was going in that way. He saw that these animals have been half killed and they are so much suffering. who is doing that. So he searched out the hunter. He requested, sir, you are killing the animals. Why don't you kill them all at a time? We are killing half. They are suffering. You will have to suffer in that way. The hunter did not know that killing animals is sinful and he has to suffer again. So he said, sir, I am trained like this by my father. This is my profession. I do not know what is sin, but this is the first time I am hearing from you that killing this animal, especially this way, is very much sinful. So because he saw a saintly person, he got his sense. He asked him, then how I can get rid of this sinful life? The Narad Muni suggested that I shall give you the way how you can become free from this sinful life. So he made him a disciple and asked him to chant this Hare Krishna mantra and sit down on the bank of the Ganges. And the hunter said, sir, where shall I get my food? Narad Muni said, I will send you, don't bother. I will send you food. So the village people, when they understood that the hunter has become a saintly person, so everyone used to come and see him. Somebody was bringing some rice, somebody wheat, somebody some sweet, some fruit, some flour. So huge quantity of foodstuff was coming. So in this way, he became a perfect saintly Vaishnava. Later on, when Narad Muni came to see him, he was coming to receive the spiritual master, jumping over the road. So when the hunter, now he became Vaishnava, so Narad Muni and his friend Parvat Muni asked, so why you are jumping? So he said, sir, there are so many ants, so I was trying to save their life. The same hunter who was killing animals one time, half dead and was enjoying, is no more interested to kill even an ant.
Yeah. So, what you learned from the story, what was their message in the story? Unmute.
So the message is that, for example, if you're associating with people, you will be like them. For example, if Narad Muni didn't came to tell him about that killing animals is sinful, he would do it for his entire life.
And for this, he will go to hell. Hell is spirit, right? So,
Yeah.
Narada came and he saved him. Correct?
Yes.
So, lesson that we discussed till now is that power of association. That how this Mrigali, after associating with this great divine soul Narada, how he got to know the reactions of his act, right? Reactions of his previous sinful life. Not previous, but this current life where he was killing animals half. Second, he got the method of reformation. So, Divyans, what was the method of reformation? How he purified himself. Method of reformation.
The method of reformation was that associated with Narad Muni and become a good Vaishnava, a saintly Vaishnava.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm asking the method of reformation, that how he reformed from practically initially he was a hunter, he was killing animals half dead. So how he reformed? By chanting Hare Krishna, that's true.
Oh yeah, by chanting Hare Krishna.
Right? So with the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he become a pure soul. So, Divyans, can you list down some examples from the scriptures where the person got changed by the association.
Mm.
Think,
Oh yeah. He was. He. Um. No.
can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
This is from Ramayana.
Oh, Hanuman associated with. Um. I forgot the name of it.
Jamvanta.
Jamanta. Yeah, and then he unleashed his potential power.
Yeah. By the way, who was Jamvanta?
Um.
Jamvanta, he was the king of all bears. Second, this are the positive example. Second, negative example from Ramayana. At how the good people, after associating with the bad people, they become bad. Have you heard about Mother Kakai?
No.
Mother Kakai, she was the stepmother of Lord Ramachandra. She was stepmother of
Ramchandra.
Ramchandra. And Mantra, she was the maid servant of Kakai. Mantra, she was the maid servant of
Okay.
Kakai. So, this Mother Kakai, she got transformed. Earlierly, she was loving Lord Rama like anything, right? She was thinking that Rama is his son. She was loving Rama more than his own son, Bharata. But because of the bad association of this Manthara, he completely became changed. And she asked for the exile of Lord Rama for how many years? 14 years.
15. 14.
Not 15, 14 years. And she also told that my son Bharata will become the king of Ayodhya, not Rama. Similar thing we can see that how Kamsa, the maternal uncle of Krishna, right? How he got transformed after associating with the demonic ministers, right? How he became more cruel towards his own nephew, right? And he started killing his own uncle. So, so with a small video of Mantra and Kakai, the
Yeah.
same thing happened that how Kakai she was initially very happy because tomorrow Rama was going to become the king of Ayodhya, and how this mantra she told that Are, your bad fortune is coming, right? The moment Rama will become the king, right, you become the maid servant, right, and your son will become the slave, and both of you will behind the prison, behind the bar. So finally, she completely spoiled the memory, the intelligence of Kakai, right? And she convinced her that Rama is enemy. And she told that to ask for the two queens and you please send Rama to the forest. So what you can see here on this screen right now, Divyans,
I can see a full apple and a half apple.
right? Okay. Now watch it, observe it. What happened?
So the half apple was got rotten, and then because the full apple was associating with the half apple, so the both fruits got rotten.
Hmm. So this teaches us about the result of the bad association, right? And how the good fruit, how the fresh apple, although it was fresh, but because this fresh apple was in the association of the rotten apple, so this apple also become rotten. So we need to be very careful, right, that with whom we are associating. Because if we are also like this fresh apple, but if we are not careful with whom we are associating, if the person with whom, if the boy, if the whoever is there with whom we are associating, who is our friend, if he is not good in nature, if he is not good in his behavior, then we'll also become like this rotten
Apple.
apple.
Once upon a
Now, so the story is regarding the importance of association of
once upon a time, there lived a bee.
So I will discuss the story at the end of the session that what is there in the story. I will play the video at that time.
Beautiful pair.
So basically, the message of this discussion is that we become with what we associate with, right? Basically, we become with whom we are associating. So it's very necessary that with whom we are associating, who is our friend, right? So we need to think upon it, and accordingly we need to act. So lesson corner, every action has corresponding reaction. Every action has corresponding
Reaction.
reaction. And law of karma is surely going to punish you for your activities. So as you sow, so shall you. So shall you what? As you sow, so shall you
Weep.
reap. जैसा बोगे वैसा काटो. Once. Law of karma.
Hey, don't move!
What happened?
So he got instant karma.
You got instant karma, right? So, faith. Have faith in the words of the Supreme Lord, which he has said in the holy scriptures like Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam. Have faith in the words of the devotees, those who are sheltered under the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So similarly, like in this discussion, Mrigari having faith in the words of Narada, the great devotee, Mahajana, right? He broke his bow, he followed the practices, chanting of Hare Krishna, because he was also concerned about his food and all those things. So Narada told that you do not worry about your food, that will be supplied to you. So because he had faith, everything was supplied. So if we follow the instructions of our seniors, of our well-wishers, right? Sincerely, seriously, and honestly, we really get everything in our life. So Mrigari got all these basic needs, and even much more than that, transformation happened in life of Mrigari, right? And now this transformation was visible that Mrigari was not ready to place ready to step in an ant also, the same person who was killing animals half dead. So this also teaching us the potency, the power of the holy name, right? Like when we chant the holy name, we become pure. And holy name empowers us, right? To do any impossible as possible. Okay. So this was the story, you know, about the Gajendra and the king and the elephant, Gajendra elephant. Okay, we'll discuss in the next class about this Gajendra. And you know this pastime of Draupadi, that how she was trying,
Yeah.
you will need answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
No, I know the Draupadi one.
Okay, okay, you know that one. Okay. So in this case, like the monkeys, when they were building the bridges, right? How because of their endeavor, how because they were writing the names of the Lord, right? Practically, they were doing their own part. At the same time, they were sheltered in the lotus feet, so they become successful in their endeavor. Similarly, we need to do our own endeavor, and apart from that, we need to also remain dependent on the mercy of the Lord, right? So, what is impossible means the Beyonce.
Something that's not possible.
He did the same impossible,
I am possible.
right? So, impossible means I am
Possible.
possible. So, sloka of the day, Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 2, text number 47. Karmanyevadhikaraste,
Karmanye
karmanyevadhikaraste,
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्य
ma phaleshu kadachana,
मा फलेषु कदाचन
ma karma phalahe turvu.
मा कलहु
No, 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 not kala, it's karma. Ma karma phalahe turvu.
मा कर्म फलभेतु
He turvu.
हे ओ हेतुर्भु
Mate
माते
sango
सन्वो
the karmani.
दकर्मणि
Right. Once again. Karmanyevadhikaraste.
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्य
Ma phaleshu kadachana.
मा फलेषु कदाचन
Ma karma phalahe turvu.
मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भु
Mate sangosta karmani.
माते सर्वस्य कर्मणि.
Correct. So you have a right to perform a prescribed duty. Can you read the translation?
You have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. Never consider yourself the cause of the result of your activities. Never be attached to not doing your duty.
Yeah. So this is what Krishna is teaching us, that, oh Divyans, you have a right to perform a prescribed duty, right? And you're not entitled to the fruits of action, because fruits will be given by Krishna. Correct?
Yes.
So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare. श्री श्री राधा गोविंदेव श्रीमन महाप्रभु की
Jai.
श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी सुदर्शन महाराज की
Jai.
श्री श्री गौर निताय की
Jai.